And welcome back, everybody. Hey, on Thursday through November 17th, Bronx and New York City organizations have come together to bring healthy and fresh foods straight to the borough. You got to look at this. It's amazing. Joining us for more information, we have Fresh Foods Bronx Program Coordinator Nicole Tucker and Nutrition Program Coordinator at Bronx Works, Carolina Espinosa. You didn't think I was going to say that. Carolina, hey. So welcome to the show, guys. I mean, we've got a healthy show going on today, right?
So,
I see we got everything that we need. We can make a nice salad here.
Yeah. So Fresh Food Box is a program of Grow NYC. So we're a nonprofit, and we're best known for the green markets. We have 52 green markets throughout the city, including Union Square. But this is one of our programs that is really focused on helping people in not necessarily low-income areas, but areas where you just can't get produce, which is a big portion of the city. So what you do is you go to one of our 23 sites, you sign up, and you pay $12.
This is throughout the 5 boroughs?
Throughout four. We're not in Staten Island. That's the only one we're not in. So you pay $12. You can use EBT, you can use cash, you can use credit, you can use debit. And the following week, you come back and you pick up a bag of locally grown produce. So this is a sample of a food box. So they got green leaf lettuce, rainbow chard, 4 ears of bicolor corn, a couple of things of garlic, ginger gold apples, some grape tomatoes, which you can totally really good for you, green beans, and gold bar zucchini. So, and then we also have add-ons that people can get. So we have pasture-raised eggs that usually retail.
I buy these. I see these in the store.
So they usually retail between $7 and $8 a dozen, and at Food Box you can get them for $4 because we're a nonprofit. We just try to sell them for as close to what the farmer is charging us. We also have cold-pressed oils from Vermont, New York State maple syrup, if you'd like to try that.
Oh, yeah.
And we have both large and small bottles of locally grown honey, locally made honey, which is raw and unfiltered and unprocessed. So if you have allergies, this is the stuff that you want. We can try that as well. Non-processed. So it hasn't been filtered. It has all the different kinds of pollen in it, which can help your immune system fight off allergies.
But don't feed it to a youngster before age 1 because the kid can get botulism. So after age 1.
After 8, it's not botulism. I don't know why they say that.
Yeah,
but
it's all over the place.
It's a thing.
It's a bacteria that kids they can't digest it yet.
Yeah. So, but we can try any of those if you're interested.
Yeah. Sure.
I love this. SF stands for
summer
flowers. And a couple of our sites are partnered with Bronx Works.
So
can I put it on an apple?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
I was just
now you can just take a bite.
Yeah.
What's that?
Really tasty.
Sweet.
Yeah, really
I like it.
You don't need a lot.
Yeah, keep that here. This is very good. So you're in where are you in the Bronx?
So I can talk a little bit about that.
Sure.
So at Bronx Works, we partner with Grow NYC and their Fresh Food Box program. And currently, right now, we have 2 sites with Bronx Works. One at our 1130 Grand Concourse and one new site at Bronx Chester Houses in the South Bronx. That one's relatively new, just started this July, so we're really hoping.
We have 2 more. We have another one at Bella Vista Health Center, and we have another one which is sort of in the Hunts Point area, and then we have another one in Claremont, right outside of PS 55.
Can we crack some eggs?
Take a look. Yeah, they're beautiful.
They are really. They do taste really
when you
good.
check these eggs, you got to make sure they don't stick. Everything moves. Because if it's stuck, then that means something's cracked down there. So they're all moving. They're great.
So the difference between these eggs and an egg you would maybe buy in the store, those birds are fed on grain, but chickens are actually carnivores. They like to eat bugs. They eat some seeds, but they really like to eat bugs. And when you buy eggs in the store, they're usually growing up in small cages where they're just being fed seeds all day long. These birds, they're actually raised
They're free
on.
range?
They're more than free range. They're pasture range. So there's a barn for them to go back to. This particular collective, Hanson Brook Farm, sources their eggs from mostly Amish farmers. So those flocks are quite small compared to huge industrial chicken farms, and they're literally like let out every day, and they go foraging. They're supplemented with some seeds, but they're mostly foraging for insects, and so the yolks are extremely yellow and very high in nutrients.
Oh, what is in salmon?
Omega-3s.
Omega-3s.
Yes,
and
so
you will
there's
find
omega-3s.
omega-3s, and normally you won't find them anymore
it's true.
in eggs. You will find omega-3s in these eggs
those
and
eggs.
in the chickens because
Yeah.
they are free range.
Exactly, and you'll also find a lot of beta carotene because they'll pick at the grass, and the grass has high levels of beta carotene, which is the
Right.
same thing you find in carrots, good for your eyes. So all kinds of wonderful nutrients that maybe you won't
Yes.
find in a it's a little more than your factory farmed, but
Well, the factory farm
Really.
chickens won't have omega-3s in them
Right,
because
exactly.
they just feed them, and they're supposed to run around and eat
Yeah.
what they want to
Yeah,
eat.
exactly.
And
they're supposed to be out in the sunshine,
Yes.
and these guys are out in the sunshine. Yeah.
very, very, very good. Okay.
So-
You named 2 locations. What's the other
So,
location?
I mean, in addition to like the program, we also provide education through Bronx Works, nutrition education, cooking demos. So we sort of
Where do we do this?
At all the sites, everybody.
At every site we
Yeah,
do.
right now in the summer,
Yeah.
they've got the Nutrition Education for Kids program going on. But we also do on our own some nutrition education which aligns perfectly with Fresh Food Box.
Now, how
And-
important is that? Because, a lot of kids are growing up and
Well, yeah,
Super
exactly.
important.
Know what they
So
know.
a lot of, because there's such low access and they grow up with very limited access to these fresh fruits and vegetables, when you do see them, you don't know what to do with them.
Can I
So,
double dip?
Yeah.
No,
Wait,
you
hold
can't
on,
put
no,
this
no.
back in
Here,
there.
you
Use
know
a
what
new
you
one?
can do though? I can give you a new one
with maple syrup.
with
There you
maple
go.
syrup.
Now, how healthy is maple syrup?
Well,
This
when
comes
you
straight
have
from this comes from the bee. This comes from the tree.
this comes from the tree, and actually it does have some trace nutrients. That's why it's brown,
this
kind of
is
like
really, really
molasses
good.
and stuff.
I wish I had some pancakes.
Yeah, but the more flavorful the syrup is, the less you have to use of it. So you
Exactly.
really don't have to use as much because it's more smoky and more rich and more flavorful than. And a lot of the syrups you buy in the store are often cut with high fructose corn syrup. This is
Yeah.
just maple syrup.
And
So-
sometimes your system can't deal with that.
Yeah,
It's not
high
meant to
fructose
deal.
corn syrup enters your body differently. It can really mess up some stuff. So if you're going to eat something sweet, the more natural it is, the better it is for you.
It'll give you a
usually.
glycemic spike. Stay away from those foods that give you glycemic
Although if you have
spikes.
diabetes, just
Yeah.
yes, you can stick with the apples though.
Everything in moderation. Don't
Yeah,
get
don't
off of your
don't
medication
start
until you
swallowing
bring
this
everything down.
Yeah.
But you can bring everything down.
By eating
By
lots
eating
of
healthy and
vegetables.
exercising.
Yes, lots and lots.
You
of
want to stay away
vegetables.
from those things that give you the glycemic spikes.
That's right.
You know what I see a glycemic spike as? You have your pancreas, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has insulin and everything. I see it as a sponge. When you get that glycemic spike, it just drains your,
It's a good
your
analogy.
pancreas
Yeah.
There you go.
of all the insulin.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But anyway, we can correct a lot of things with foods that we eat. This is so very, very important. Where can we get more information on this?
So, BronxWorks is one of our many partners because we have 23 sites and you guys have 5
So,
sites.
yeah.
So, if you want more information on Fresh Food Box in particular, you can go to grownyc.org/foodbox. It lists all of our sites. We have a calendar there that tells you the days and the times. We have a map, an interactive map you can zoom in. And that's just a really great way to find out the site closest and easiest for you to get to.
All right, help me out. Lycopene will help you with the prostate. Garlic,
That's just
antibiotics.
Yep.
Corn, of course, this has been around for
it's
years.
just delicious.
You like grits?
Everything is fiber,
It's made from
right? All
corn.
vegetables.
Yeah.
String beans
We've
and
got
everything.
wonderful string beans. We've got some gold bar zucchini. These are ginger gold apple. It's an early summer apple, which is different than the late
All
summer
natural,
apples.
right?
Yeah, all locally grown.
season.
Rainbow chard
It smells good. too.
and green leaf lettuce. So there's a lot of meals here. I always
you
say,
go.
you buy the food box and then you supplement it with some grains and protein. And, we have families that are like vegetarian and maybe they'll buy 2 food boxes a week. My family is a family of 3. We buy 1 food box a week. So,
So tell everybody who you are. Here's a camera right here.
So at Bronx Works, you can go on our website or you can call the number there to get more information about Fresh Food Box, or go on Facebook or our Instagram.
And you do the same thing. There's a camera there.
Okay, Fresh Food Box, grownyc.org/foodbox will take you to our map and our calendar and give you, and our fact page, and give you all the information you ever wanted.
All right. Thank you so much. Give them a big round of applause, everybody. You know, we're going to try to take this home. We'll have to take a quick break right here, but we'll be right back with a program working to bring tools and education to our community. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.